Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for episode 6 of Decidedly Vanilla. We are back. I'm so excited. It's raining. It's my favorite time. I don't exactly love the Minecraft rain, but I love rain in real life. So when it rains on Minecraft, I kind of think of the rain in real life. And I kind of like it. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but today we are starting out this video in the pouring rain, just chilling, and we're gonna get to some building. We're gonna actually do, it's not technically building, it sort of is, but we're gonna do more of interior design type stuff, which I'm very excited to show you guys, because we're getting a little creepy, we're getting a little spooky, and we're going into the dark today. So that's the plan. I have a couple other things that I think I want to do too, but let's flip around, let's hop right in. So we're back at spawn for today's video. In the last one, we headed over to my main base. We kind of started working there, but I'm not exactly ready to completely leave spawn yet. I want to hang out here for just a bit, do like 1 or 2 more things. I don't know. I do want to start working on the main base, and I'm very excited to, but we've got some things to finish up here. Let me head over. I actually got a little present down in my base over here that I wanted to open. So if you guys caught the last episode, you'll know why I have Sausage's player head. We actually have player head drops on this server, so that is how I kind of explained that in the last episode, how I got his player head. I technically killed him for it, but it was sort of a pact. We were in it together. But I got this little message from Sausage. It says, "To Nash, I kind of stole your shovel last time. Here's it back." So I actually hung out with him during one of his streams, and I think he ended up getting my shovel for some odd reason. Oh my gosh, I just stripped him without even realizing. I'm so sorry. So actually, I do need to grab this nether brick while we're here, and let's just open this up. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Okay. Wait a second. What? Oh my god, I don't even want to like look at it really quick. Okay, so backstory. I was on a stream with Sausage, and when I saw this chest, I kind of thought maybe he might have done something to my shovel, because it was just a regular old diamond shovel, and it was kind of trash, and yeah, it wasn't anything special. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe he did something, and he did. He enchanted my shovel. He enchanted my shovel for me. Thank you, Sausage. Mending Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. So epic. That is so awesome. Thank you. I owe him big time for this, because he didn't need to do this. But Nash's all-powerful magical spoon. I love it. Oh, we are replacing this little iron dinky trash bag, and we are putting our new shovel. This is so amazing. Thank you, Sausage. Also, we got potions of water breathing, which is amazing. These are always useful. They will definitely come in handy for us, so I love that. Again, thank you. Thank you, Sausage. That is so cool. But let's run down and kind of put this stuff away, because we don't exactly need it right now. I definitely want to hang on to my potions for later. So we're going to start on today's project, and it's actually going to be at the back of my cow and crop farm that I built. So if you guys didn't see this, it was a pretty early episode where I built this guy. It's the community cow farm as well as the community crop area. A little while back, we actually had Awooga come through and put some Nether Wart here. I believe it was Awooga who told me. I have like the worst memory. Oh look! It's a Bigglesworth! But yeah, going back to this, there was some Nether Wart here on the side, and I was thinking, I feel like Nether Wart would kind of live in more of a darker location. So what we're going to do is we are going to head on through the back, and I want to show where this is so that the other members know exactly where to find this. We're going to head back here. This is where we're going to do today's project. So I kind of blew up this area. In fact, actually creepers blew up this area. It wasn't even me. This is going to be the entrance. So for today's video, we are creating a cellar. And don't worry, we will be out of this rain very soon. I'm sorry if it's kind of like disturbing your guys' vision a little bit. But today we're going to be creating a cellar. I've never made one of these before. I don't even think I've ever been in a cellar before. I just know they're kind of creepy and kind of dark and kind of scary and spooky and dingy. And that is what we're going to try to accomplish. And I'm excited because for today's plan, this is what we're working with. So this is my cellar. I did pre-carve it out because I didn't think you guys would want to sit through me just like hacking away at stone forever. So I did pre-carve it. So this is going to basically be a cellar that is made for growing nether warts as well as mushrooms. So shrooms and nether wart and stuff like that. So I've got all my materials here. We are pretty much good to go, and hopefully everything goes sort of to plan, even though I don't have a plan. And that's one thing that I really wanted to stress to you guys for today's video is I actually don't have a plan for this video. For once in my Minecraft life, I actually don't really have a plan for what I'm doing in the video. And normally for all of my builds, I build them in creative first. So this is definitely a little bit new to me. I've done things, you know, on the whim before, so it's not totally new, but I am doing this a little bit on the whim. I know I have the ideas in my head and I know what I want to do, but I haven't like done block for block planning. So what we're doing right now is I am creating some pillars. Hopefully I can put this in the right spot. There we go. And these are going to be kind of like the support pillars that hold up these sides over here, making it look really dark and really creepy and stuff like that. We're also going to add some hidden lighting effects to these to hopefully make things look really cool. So let's pop these blocks up here using our cobblestone. I'm just going straight in with cobble. I do need to fix the walls. They're looking not so great. Also, I just realized there's so much torch spam here that it's like almost ridiculous. But please just ignore that. That'll go away here soon. But there we go. We've got the little columns in, and these are actually going to be archways. So I need to figure that out. Something I'm not entirely sure about yet. Where was I even going to put these archways is my question. So there we go. Those are going to be archways. That kind of marks it off a little better. So I'm going to have archways, and then these are going to be, they're not going to be exactly rooms, but they're, oh, is there a cave back here? Okay, no, it's just a little divot type of thing opening. But these are going to go back by one, and they are going to have sort of stuff in them. So I'm thinking maybe like a brew stand and a cauldron. Let's pop some blocks back here and then bring those down like so. So it's going to have a little bit of indentation. I think that's going to look good. It's going to allow us to create depth with this project, and that's going to be cool. I do need to beef up these pillars a little bit, make them look, you know, decorated and cool. And I guess I should just go to the other side and finish up this little arch kind of pattern here. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to plan some things off camera, just kind of take a few minutes and just put some blocks down, see what I'm working with and see what I like, and then I'll come back with you guys in just a second and we'll kind of continue on. I think we're going to do progress updates for this project. So yeah, with that being said, I'll be right back with you guys in a moment. Alright, so I've been playing around with the lighting a little bit, as well as some some pillar type designs, and I want to go with this really creepy kind of, I don't know what to call it exactly, type design. And now that I'm looking at it, this little back part looks a little awkward, so let's go and switch that out for a stair so it kind of matches this other side better. This side wraps around a little bit more, which I think is kind of cool. It gives some interest, which I think is really cool. But then I'm gonna actually switch out these full blocks because I feel like the bottom is looking quite bulky, and yeah, some bulkiness is okay, but we don't want it to look super bulky. So can I pick up that block? There we go. Awesome. So how's that looking? I think that looks pretty cool. Then, like I said, I played with the lighting a little bit, so I hid some torches up here, and I'm just going to use columns to cover those up and just create a little bit of lighting, some hidden lighting that is going to hopefully light these areas. I'm not sure how effective it's going to be because they're up so high, but hopefully they will provide kind of this like darker dimmed lighting. So I figured I'd do another one of these columns with you guys on camera. It was super simple. So I believe what I did was I went stair there, coming around to the other side, stair there, and then column, and of course I'm gonna have to make more, so let's go do that very quickly. Okay, there we go, got some more for us. And I think I just did something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty similar to what I had over there. And then, of course, going in with some stairs. I think I did a full block, so let me grab some cobble here. I did a boop, and oh, I can't reach it. Okay, we'll go up, and like that. Coming back down, we should be able to reach now. Yeah. And I did some stair stuff there. Ooh, that looks cool. Kinda. I don't know how I feel about that. It looks cool, but I don't know if I could pull that off. So then on this side, we just did a stair with a little column. on this side we have a full block and a stair, so full block, stair. And then on this side we have a full block, stair, and column. There we go. So very, very simple little pillar design. I think it's pretty cool. It gets the vibe across. It's not anything too like in your face, wow, this is extraordinary in my opinion, but it'll do the job, which is what we're looking for in this case. This is looking pretty sweet. I am going to finish off the other 2 columns. I might try to start planning out the floor and maybe the ceiling a little bit. So I will be right back with you guys in just a second. Okay, so I've done a little work. I got the path in here, sort of. I really want to use path block, so I'm thinking I might do some enchanting later on in the episode. Try to get myself silk touch. I don't know what the chances are of that, but we can always try. And maybe get some path block down here. I think that'd be pretty cool. I did the little archways. Not sure if I 100% love them. I feel like they need more. They definitely need more, so I'm not finished with them yet. But other than that, oh, I also took out this little part of the arch. I felt like it was just way too much. When I stepped back and I really looked at it, I was like, I liked it to begin with, but then I was like, maybe that's a little too much. So I pulled it back, and I wanted to go and put in the Nether Wart with you guys and kind of figure out where this section should be. So I think I'm going to go back kind of around these areas and just put the Nether Wart back here. So this is just going to be a walkthrough farm. If anyone needs Nether Wart, they can come down here and just come down, grab some, and take it with them. It's not supposed to be automated or anything. It's supposed to look pretty. You guys know how it goes. But let's just keep carving out. I'm gonna leave a few little pieces of stone in between just to add to the design a little bit. But of course, we'll kind of just continue to carve this all out, giving very organic edges as well. And the reason why I want to leave stone bits in the center is actually for the sake of making things easier on our lives, because soul sand does slow you down. So if you can kind of hop from the little stone blocks, I feel like that would be a little bit better. People might like that, being able to not completely, you know, drag your feet when you're in the sand. So just going in, dropping in all of our soul sand just like this. So far so good. And yeah, that should work. Okay, there we go. So we've got our little patch right here, and I think that looks pretty cool. I'm even going to go in kind of on these corners as well, and I might need to pop into the nether and grab some more soul sand because we're starting to run a little low. Yeah, it basically looks like sort of this infestation of nether wart down here. So yeah, we're just going to go through, plant all of this. We don't really need to get more of this because it will, of course, grow. So if we run out, which we are about to, let's go there and there and there. So I'll fill in the rest once all of this grows, but that should look pretty cool. I still need to do something with that back wall. It's looking a little boring. Now, another thing that I wanted to do was, let's actually pop up really quickly and see if we can grab some mushrooms, because I wanted to test out if mushrooms can actually grow down here. And, ooh, I just totally broke that. So we've got the mushrooms here, and I just want to test if these can grow down there. And I don't mean spread, I mean grow. So let's see if we can grab out some bone meal. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I am just going to, this is going to be weird. Okay, put this kind of on this side, and then we'll maybe do one on this side. I'm not sure if they're going to grow because of that little lip there, but that's the whole point of testing it out. We actually even could potentially move this. You know what? Let's get rid of this gravel, and let's move this gravel here. And then take some dirt and put some dirt there. So that's moved in a little bit. That seems like a good idea to me. Will this one grow? It's not looking like it. Okay, will this one grow? No. Oh! It did! Oh, baby! Okay, 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 okay. This is looking promising, so we might have to move this one. Oh, yep. There we go. So we can officially grow mushrooms down here, which is awesome. So we got to have a place for that. We've got to have a place to kind of store mushrooms, and as well as I feel like I need to mark it off in some way. Like, say this is the mushroom block where you can grow mushrooms in if you need to. So that's going to be good. This is nice. This is like a big place where people can come and grow their mushrooms if they need to, cut the mushrooms down, and yeah. So this will double as a shroom farm. Ooh, I kind of have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but maybe in the place where I can grow the mushrooms, I surround that with netherrack. So it's going to look kind of like a little design, which might throw off things a bit, but it'll be nice to tell people, like, hey, this is where you can actually grow a mushroom if you want to. So right there is where you should be able to grow a mushroom. Let's try this again. Second time's the charm. So, DV members, if you want to grow mushrooms down here, these two, I'm going to put one over there as well, but these little parts where the netherrack is in a circle, you can plant the mushroom right in the center and you will be able to grow a mushroom there. Pretty sweet. I'm really proud of this. I've actually never grown mushrooms underground. I've never really played with mushrooms before in the game just because I haven't found a use for them very much. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling very, very proud about this in kind of a weird way. Okay, there we go. So that little spot is where you can also grow another mushroom. And what I'll do is I think I'll just keep these two mushrooms grown so that it kind of gives off the effect, you know, like, oh, this is a Nether Wart and mushroom area, I guess. Yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do. I definitely have a little bit to do. The walls aren't looking too great. The ceiling's not really looking too great either. So I'm going to have to do something with that. I think I'm going to get this project done. I'll come back with you guys and show you what I've been up to and once it's finally complete, of course. But give me just a second and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, welcome back, guys. So it's actually been a couple real life days since I last left you guys, since I started working on this project, and I've come to a little bit of a roadblock, which we're going to talk about here soon, but I think I have this place done, almost done. And I wanted to show you guys what I did. So let's flip around and see what it looks like. So check it out. This is our brand new Nether Wart cellar, and I think it looks pretty cool. Now, of course, I am going to talk about why I've been held up for a couple days on this project in specific. There's been a couple things that have really been stumping me with this, and I figured we should talk about them today because I don't know, it's a part of the process. So yeah, this is it. This is the little cellar. I actually quite enjoy how it turned out. I went with many different routes for this, and this is kind of what I settled on. I was being really indecisive with my decisions on this place, especially these walls. So the walls are what I've had the most problems with, or I've been struggling with, I guess you could say. The walls have just been really hard because if you look at pictures of cellars, most of the time they're just like brick walls or cobblestone walls. They don't really have anything fancy to them because a cellar is not really a fancy place. It's not really a nice place. I was kind of running into the problem where I didn't feel like they were that interesting. If I went with just stone, they were a little bit too boring. But then I started, you know, adding archways and adding a lot of detail. And that's when I kind of was working over here. So I added like these crazy, weird arches and different textures and things like that, and it looks muddy to me. It just looks like a bunch of mixture of stone, but it all kind of looks flat because there's so much gray there, and it doesn't look good in my opinion. So I was just struggling really hard with how to kind of figure this out, make it look good, not make it look too medieval, because that was also a route that it was starting to take, and I was like, this isn't a medieval cellar. This is just a cellar that you would maybe find, you know, in a basement, something really simple. I still gotta work on the walls. That's the one thing that I don't think is finished with this project. But I figured it was good enough to show you guys the progress with it, because I think the walls are just going to take some time. I might recruit some help from another server member, see if they could come in and maybe give me some ideas or just lay out their ideas that they have. So then over here, when you come to the right, this is where we will keep the mushrooms all in this little stack here. I put a little sign so that everybody knows. And then over on the other side is where the Nether Wart is going to be kept. So I've got some blocks, some Nether Wart. This place produces quite a lot of Nether Wart. It's really nice. So if any of the server members do want to come and take some of this, feel free to do so. This is a community Nether Wart farm, so this isn't for me specifically. This is for everybody. But I think we're gonna leave this project for now. The last update I have for you guys before we leave is I completely changed the pillars. Again, it was just way too much gray. There's so much gray happening that it it started to look really flat when it wasn't. And that was such a weird effect to me. So what I did was I went in with some spruce, some dark oak, and then we of course have the water dripping from the ceiling, which is just an effect to make it seem like it's wet and kind of gross down here. And I really, really like that. Watching the little water droplets splash around is pretty cool. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I think I'm finished for right now with this project. Of course, I'll come back and fix up those walls, as I mentioned like 3 times already. But let's head on out because we actually have to do this part of the build here. So we've got this little hole. This is not a good situation right here. This is looking real ugly. I can't even tell you guys how many creepers have blown this area up. So many creepers have come and blown this up. So let me kind of pull up my hotbar here really quickly, and actually we need to go back down because I need to grab some blocks. So let's go around to this little place here. I started to fill in the hole a little bit. I had to go get some extra sand. So we just want to make a cellar door back here basically. And what I'm thinking is we just try to go really simple with this. We don't need anything too crazy or too fancy. Cellar door there. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear my hiccups or if I have like a pause in my sentence. It's just because I have the hiccups right now. We must press on. We can do this. There we go. There was a hiccup. I think I'm just going to build this whole part out of sandstone pretty much. Okay, I'm thinking this is a little too tall. So let's drop it down. Okay, so I'm thinking if we move it down like this. Oh, wait. I've already messed up. Oh my gosh. Is that a little better? I think that's a little better of a placement. Yeah. That looks way better, and it kind of is a little bit more flush with the ground. It's not too incredibly flush, but I think it'll do the trick for us. And hiccups are attacking me. I gotta fix this wall. Again, creepers decided to come and destroy it. That's just how it goes here. And then I need to go grab some spruce really quickly. So let me go all the way down. Hopefully nothing bad spawned down here. This is a little dark. So just as a little warning up. Yep. See? This is what I mean. Oh my god, what? Holy crap. I'm getting... What? They backed me in a corner! No! What if I die? I can barely run. No. Okay, so I waited for my hiccups to go away. I think they're gone. So we're good. I don't have to worry about my little sentences being broken by the hiccups. But what we're going to do is this cellar door. And this was interesting because most of the time cellar doors slant at a diagonal. And they kind of open up sideways. And they're basically laying flat. So where my crosshairs are, they kind of lay down diagonally, and then when you stand in front of them, you open them up to the sides, to the left and the right, and they kind of open diagonally. It's really interesting. Of course, we can't really do that in Minecraft because we don't have doors that do that. So I tried to come up with what looked pretty similar and kind of acted sort of similar. And what we're going to do is we are going to put a trapdoor, just like that. And then we're just going to go and put not a normal door, but not there. Flip around here. Bloop. Maybe? Can I? Hello? Okay. There we go. So it'll look just like that. And there is a little gap here. I tried so many different things to try to figure out how I could get that gap to go away, and I couldn't really figure out anything. What we could try though is we could try to turn this into a full block and then maybe slab the top up like this. Okay, so it would look like this. Full block, slab that up. So that works. I mean, that's alright. That's not too bad. I kind of like the stair effect because it really looks like that entryway to a cellar, but I think this helps cover that up a little bit, that little awkward gap that we had in between the doors there. So this is my little Mediterranean cellar door design. I think we're going to leave this project for today. There's one other thing that I want to do to finish out this episode, and that is get myself a little bit of an enchanting setup at our new base. So let me go down to my little smuggler's cave. This is where I keep my diamonds. If anyone wants to know where I keep my diamonds, please don't steal from me because I do not have that many, but this is where I keep them. And I'm actually kind of thinking about moving all of this stuff over to our new base because we're kind of getting to that point. We're getting ready to move. Hi, Donkey. What's up? Still don't have a name for him. I was thinking maybe the name Moscow might be kind of cool because Moscow Mule the drink Moscow Mule, but a lot of you guys said that he was a donkey, so that doesn't really fit, I guess. So I don't know what to name him. So we're pulling up to the main base. Everything is looking good over here. Let me see here. So where do I want to put this is the question, because I don't have a lot of space. Like, we literally only have this tiny little platform, and we haven't really worked out anything else yet. So what I'm kind of thinking is putting it up here, like right up here, but kind of carving back some of this area. So now we just have to do some crafting. I got myself 2 diamonds. I only grabbed 1 initially, so I did go back and I got myself some more diamonds, which is all good to go. We're good, and we should be able to craft an enchanting table. Ooh, it's always so exciting. So let's put this guy down. I'll put it right there. There we go. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe, 11, 12. Not sure how many we need. I think we need like 15 or something. Okay, I need to find something to enchant. This iron shovel will be perfect. Just to test the levels. So let's see here. Okay, level 18 is what it's at currently. Okay, there's a level 28. 28. Okay, let's put 1 more bookshelf. That's gonna look a little weird. There we go. Level 30 enchants right there. That is so awesome. I'm really glad that we have this now. So there's also one thing that I wanted to do to finish out this episode, and it's check out a chest in a cave by the conduit. So I was kind of looking around, and I noticed that there was this underground cave, and I just got really curious right there, that little cave there. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I wonder where this goes. And there's some iron here, which is nice. But I was just kind of coming down here, and literally, the weirdest, there's just this little chest here. This random little chest is here. This is, first of all, either part of a ruin, or it's like a buried treasure chest, which I don't know why it would be a buried treasure chest, but let's just take a look and see what's inside. Oh, yeah, we probably need to get rid of the block above it. That's probably a good idea. Oh, okay. Leather tunic, wheat, coal, and rotten flesh. Dang it. Okay, I really thought this was going to be like some fancy chest, but I think it was just a part of the ruin. So, yeah, that's all right. I thought we were going to find like another Heart of the Sea or something, but that is a-okay. And check this out. I don't know if I've showed you guys this yet, but I actually have a sunken ship over here, and I'm planning something really cool with this. I just got to figure out the logistics of what I want to do with this and like figure what blocks I want to use and things like that, but I have a really cool plan. I think you guys are going to like it a lot, but it is going to take, I got to figure some things out, because it's a very odd looking ship. It's half a ship and it's upside down. So that is definitely going to be interesting. I think we're going to finish off this episode here. I'm going to try, I believe, either at the beginning of next episode or in between episodes, I'm going to try to get myself Silk Touch. Maybe like a Silk Touch shovel or pick or something. But let me kill this zombie and then we'll finish out the episode. Alright guys, so with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting this series. You guys are amazing. You guys are so awesome. And I can't wait for you guys to see next episode, because I've got big plans. Should be pretty exciting. But I hope you all have a very beautiful, wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. But I will catch you next time. Bye guys!